This tier list is a doozy. I knew the moment I saw it, there's going to be a video. I have to talk about this because this is by and large the worst tier list I've ever seen in my life. What is up, guys? It's me, boy Kwis, and we are back again with another video. And before we begin this video, I have 3 things I need to quickly get off my chest. First of all, sorry for not uploading a video or streaming yesterday. I've recently got back into my fitness and health and working out and everything. It's almost been a full year since lockdown was enforced in the UK. So I'm like, let me get back on it. But sometimes the workouts just be kicking my butt. And I'll get back into it. I'll start working hard, and then my body recovers fast, and then I'll get the schedule down eventually. Second of all, recently hit 17,000 subscribers, so thank you guys for that, and everyone that continues to support, like, and subscribe. Thank you all. Seriously, your support means a lot. I really appreciate it. People that follow on Twitch as well, I really do appreciate it. Thank you all for that. And thirdly, the World of Warships sponsorship is still running, so make sure you guys click the link in the description, download the game, and get into that. And it really supporting me during sponsorships really helps me out greatly. So everyone that does that, thank you so much for that. The link will be in the description, so make sure you get that done. And all you have to do is just play your first battle, buy your first warship. I've said all this before. If you have any questions, make sure you hop by on my stream and ask me about it. But that's all that. Let's get into the video. About a week ago, I got a comment on one of my older videos uploaded around November, and it was a Tekken God Prime deathmatch against Kalak, and he was playing Lily. And a few people took exception to some of the comments I made during the video, saying Lily's annoying, this is annoying, the way Kalak plays is annoying, blah blah blah. And it's just the general stuff that any streamer will do, but for some reason people really like to zone in on me when I do it. But that's whatever, that's besides the point. But anyone that's ever seen Kalak play or seen me play against Kalak, or just seen him in general, knows he has a very frustrating play style. The things he does are very confusing sometimes, but it just works, and it's annoying to deal with. Quite honestly, it's just annoying. But anyway, I got this comment about a week ago on the video, and it opens up with a quote from what I said in the video. Like I said, I don't believe some of the things he's doing. There are reads behind it. It's just a bit of madness sometimes. I didn't say it was bad. I didn't say that's a bad thing to do. I just said it's just a bit of a madness sometimes. But they took exception to that, and this is what they had to say about that.
For a Tekken God ranking player, you should not be saying this, bro. He is free to do whatever he wants. If you are so good, beat him. Do not complain. Stop saying Hwoarang is bad. Look at the tier list. Hwoarang ranks above Lily. Hwoarang's low mid mix-ups get even pro players off guard. Lily does not have any of that shenanigans. Her gameplay is quite linear. This is my opinion.
Now, besides this just being a really funny comment for so many reasons, I mean, first off, he said stop saying Hwoarang is bad. For some reason, this is something people do. They like to stuff words inside my mouth. I'm not a fan of it. I don't like things going in my mouth. But he said stop saying Hwoarang is bad. Never have I ever said Hwoarang is bad. I don't know why people keep saying I say this when I don't know. I never said this. I don't know where people get this from, but it is what it is. People continue to say this, and I'll just correct them, but they'll forget that, and then 2 weeks later they'll say again, he keeps saying Hwoarang is bad. Second of all, I like how he said all these definitive statements, like Lily doesn't have this, her gameplay is this, blah blah. Then he's like, but this is my opinion. So it's like, this is how things are, but this is how I feel also. But anyway, that's all besides the point, because there was a link, right? There was a link to this tier list, right? And this is going to be the main focus of today's video, the tier list that they have linked, because it is a doozy. In every sense of the word, this tier list is a doozy. I knew the moment I saw it, there's going to be a video. I have to talk about this because this is by and large the worst tier list I've ever seen in my life. And I know I've made a video before saying the worst Tekken tier list, and I have to take that back. I have to take the award back from that video because it now lands on this one. What makes this one even worse is this tier list was uploaded February 10th, 2021. So this is as recent as you can get. And before we get into this, I just have to quickly state, tier lists for Tekken are funny because Tekken is kind of a game where, outside of a few unfortunate exceptions, most of the cast are strong, and your placement on the tier list just goes on how strong you are. Like, you're a good character. Most of the characters in Tekken are good, but they're just the ones that go a bit too far, and then the ones that are just lacking a little bit. Like, it's not like anyone's really and truly bad besides those few unfortunate exceptions. Like, I saw low highs tier list recently, didn't agree with most of it, but I saw doubles and I think owls tier list recently. I didn't really agree with those, but a lot of times tier lists really comes down to experience. You know, like the Japanese players, double and owl had Master Raven quite high on their tier list, but part of that comes from the fact that they have Pinya over there, and Pinya has been, you know, beating everyone in Japan, so that's part of their experience. Raven is super strong to them because they see what the character's capable of. If you look at a tier list in America, that might not be the same thing because they don't have that huge Master Raven player that's doing whatever, right? So tier lists are largely experience, and they're mainly subjective, and they're not really wrong, except for this one. This tier list is definitely wrong, and I'm going to show you guys exactly why. And we are going to dive straight in, and you see the S tier of characters, and they believe the S tier characters in this game are Leroy, Akuma, and Steve. Now, sure, whatever, this is season 4, those are some strong characters. You can make an argument for those characters being S tier. I think all of those characters would make my top 5, so there's nothing wrong there. You know, I think that's a fairly decent S tier. I could see more characters going in there, maybe Fuck 'em Ram, but Fuck 'em Ram actually isn't on this tier list, by the way. Like, it's updated as recent as 2021, like February, but for some reason Fuck 'em Ram isn't on here, but that's whatever. Now let's get into the A tier. Now, in the A tier, you have the very good fighters, as they put it. And you have Geese Howard, Jin, Devil Jin, Paul, Ganryu, Lee, Raven, Dragunov, and I need you guys to hold that one for a second. Dragunov, King, Zafina, and Shaheen. Now, here is where the cracks are already starting to show, and the lack of knowledge is already starting to show, because by everyone's accounts this season, Dragunov sucks. Dragunov is not good this season. Dragunov is kind of bad, and Dragunov has kind of been overrated since season 1. Most people, myself included, said he was like one of the best characters, but I kind of feel like it just came to people not really knowing what to do during the time, and it's been well documented. But as you can see there, they believe Dragunov is top 10, one of the better characters in the game right now, and I wish that was the worst thing that this tier list did, but trust me, it gets worse. So as we head on down to the B tier, we have the great fighters, and first and foremost is Law. For some reason, Law is worse than all of the characters we've seen beforehand, which is weird. And then you have Lee again. Lee makes his second appearance on this tier list, which, you know, I think that's quite impressive, you know, to be on a tier list not once but twice, and I really think it's a testament to Lee's strength, maybe. And then you have Brian, who's a bit low, Nina, sure, Jack, Heihachi, Claudio, Hwarang, Julia, and Alyssa are in the B tier. Julia and Alyssa are in the B tier. They're not the S or A tier. They are very, very, very well below that. You know, characters like Nina and Jack, they're on the same level as, and then characters like Dragunov and Lee and Ganryu, you know, they're worse than those characters. They're worse because they're in the B tier, or everyone else is in the A tier and doing better than them. So, and once again, I have to say, I wish that this was the worst that this tier list had to offer, but trust me, it gets worse. And so we head on over to the C tier. Now, these are what they describe as average fighters. So an average fighter, maybe not the best, you know, maybe struggling a few things here. You know, who you expecting to see here? Maybe a Gigas, a Katarina, you know. No, it's Kazuya. Kazuya tops the C tier. Kazuya Mishima tops the C tier. Now, we can have debates all day on where Kazuya ranks on a tier list, but most people in their right mind are never putting Kazuya below Heihachi. That's just something that I've never seen before. Kazuya's been in the debate for best Mishima for a while now, and I think it's a little suspect to put him as average, especially this season where, you know, it's a bit weird, don't you think? And then we have Kunimitsu, who a bit new. People are still making up their opinion on the character, you know, hard to place, whatever. Josie, Feng, you know, these are characters a bit lackluster, not doing the best right now. And then Bob is C tier. Bob is average. The guy who's in contention for most buffed season 4 character is average in the C tier, and you can't tell me this isn't updated to season 4 and this is beforehand, because we have Kunimitsu on here. This tier list was uploaded in February. They should know what they're talking about it. Why the hell is Bob C tier? Bob is crazy this season. Bob's been very good for a while now, but this new season has made him crazy. Can we have an answer as to why Bob is C tier, please? Let me move on. Lily, Leo, Anna, and Miguel. I think there's up for debate. I think Anna and Miguel definitely don't deserve to be in the C tier. They should go up, but I don't know why I'm talking like this is like a proper tier list discussion, because this tier list so far is just horrendous, and I wish we were done with the surprise shock reveals. You know, let's play a little game. Pause the video. After I finish the sentence, pause the video. Now think of characters that haven't been mentioned yet, that you think are kind of strong. Think of them right now. Write down in the comments which character is going to be like the biggest surprise for you, and then unpause it, watch the rest of the video, and then edit the comment and be like, wow, I didn't expect this character, or it was this character, I was right. Because there's a huge character on the way, and it's going to be such a reveal when you see which tier they land in. And next up, we have the D tier of characters. These are the below average characters. These are the characters that struggled this season, might not have good damage. Their pokes might not be the best. Their hitboxes, not the best, you know. This is probably you expect to see bears and all these characters. And to their credit, the D tier isn't horrendous. But because their D tier isn't that bad, it makes the tiers below even worse. But D tier characters, you have Lucky Chloe, Negan, Asuka for some reason, Katarina, Panda, and Kuma. Now, I feel like Asuka's the huge outlier here. Asuka is very good this season. She's always been very decent, a good character, very panic move heavy, nice damage. So she's definitely the outlier in D tier. I think Negan as well shouldn't be. I mean, none of these characters really deserve to be, except maybe the bears. But that's the thing about this tier list. They rarely get anything right, because as we head on over to the F tier, sorry, not even the F tier, we have the E tier up next. Like, there's 2 tiers left. There's E and F. So we're not even at the worst of the worst yet. And I hope you still have that character in your mind, because there's a few characters that are gonna throw you for a loop. As we head into the E tier, the well below average characters. Now, when you think of Tekken, fairly strong characters, reasonably balanced game with some big issues here and there, but it's not the worst. When you think of the characters that are well below average, who comes to mind immediately? Eddie, Lucky Chloe, maybe Katarina the Bears. No, Marduk.
Craig Marduk?
Marduk is who you should have said, because Marduk is in the E tier. Yeah, Marduk, you know. Marduk? You know, Craig Marduk, you know, the Craig Marduk, him, that character, yeah, he's in the E tier. Along with Lars Noctis Yoshimitsu, Ling, an Armored King. Not Armor King, Armored King. This is the king that is armored, as opposed to Armor King, which just has armor. This one is armored, right? There's apparently a difference. Obviously a typo, but I just think it's funny because this whole tier list is lacks severe Tekken knowledge, which is highlighted by the fact that you see Marduk as literally labeled a well below average fighter, which it's anyone's guess why they felt like that was appropriate. And yeah, Lars isn't that I mean, I can't, there's no debate to really be had here. It's just so wrong on so many levels. Armored King. And yeah, as we get into the final tier, the F tier, these are the worst characters in the game, the worst fighters for competitive matches, and those are Eliza, Gigas, Lei, and Eddie. And I feel like the only character who belongs here is Eddie. He's probably one of the most underpowered characters in the game right now, could be the worst. But Lei is good this season. Lei players are very happy with Lei this season. Gigas is pretty decent this season. He has the highest win rate online and has been winning tournaments. He's been winning ICFCs. in Asia and been doing very well in Europe. Eliza, she's a 2D character, so by default she's good. That was a joke. I hope no one took that the wrong way. That was a joke. But Eliza isn't terrible. Like, yeah, I mean, from start to finish, this tier list was a bit of a trip. And I think my favorite part of the tier list was the fact that at the beginning, it looked okay. It was like, yeah, Leroy, Steve, and Akuma. I can see those being S tier, maybe top 5. Maybe Leroy's fallen off a bit, but he's still a very strong character and is in the conversation for S tier, top 5, top 10. Sure. But then, as you get further down the tier list, you kind of understand that whoever made this has no idea what they're talking about. They're definitely not in the Tekken scene at all. They probably made this tier list for just some clicks. Tier lists are very easy clicks. It's something that beginners will always go looking for when they want to get into a game. So making a tier list is very easy to get clicks and impressions. So yeah, I kind of feel like that's what this was, and whoever did this just lacks severe Tekken knowledge, and next time should either not do one or consult someone who knows the game before they do something like this, because this person clearly doesn't know the game. So yeah, this is a doozy of a tier list. I told you guys, and I hope no one was disappointed, because this tier list, the further you get down, just gets funnier and funnier to the point it's almost sad. But at the end of the day, I have to thank Mr. Terry Guinness, or Guinness, I don't know how you read that, for leaving the initial comment that led me to find this beautiful tier list. Thank you. But I think at the end of the day, Mr. Terry, whatever you say to me again about this game, I can never take seriously. Your opinion means next to nothing to me when you bring that tier list to me as a way of justifying your points. I'm never going to take anything you say seriously. But thank you for the content, for the video, right? Thank you for that. Without you, we would not have this video. I guess this tier list appeals to people like this who just don't know the game as much, but they feel like, you know, they have an opinion on something. Like you said, this is the opinion. They have an opinion on something, and then this is their vindication. This is their justification for it. So thank you for the tier list. Be careful commenting on my videos again, because I will laugh at you like a lot, because this was beautiful. So thank you guys for watching this video. If you made it all the way through to this point, I love you. Please like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoyed. Thank you guys for the 17,000. I mean, that number is crazy to me, considering like at the start of last year, at this point last year, I was like, can I hit 10,000 subs, right? Like, I want to hit 10,000. I wasn't even sure I was going to get it. Like, I started last year on like 2,000 max, maybe 1,000 and something. So to be at this point now, I am really truly blessed, and I have to thank all of you for that. It really does mean a lot to me. I'll continue to make content for you guys. I will continue to stream. I have a bunch of Guilty Gear Strive content from when I played the beta. Like, I have like a couple hours of footage. If you guys want me to make a bunch of videos from that, please let me know. I'll probably be uploading the first one tomorrow anyway, so if you like that, make sure you let me know. Just lets me know what you guys like, keep doing, and keep working towards. So yeah, thank you guys for watching the video. Please like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoyed, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.